Welcome back to Lens Dynamic Coffee Sessions. I wanted to finish this box that I have of coffees of India. So, I'll be doing the remaining three brews today. So, there is Monsoon, Malabar, Chikmagalur, I think, and Bababudangiri, which are technically in the same zone. So, it will be interesting to see what differences they have. Uh, so the thing about these easy pour bags is they're not that easy. The pour is quite slow. So I'll have to brew them separately, all three of them, and then speak with you. Let me brew these. And there's also some random talk that I'll share about. So there was this. I'm very active on this Threads platform. Basically, do whatever is it that people do on social media, but then there is some nice things about it. So there's often some discussions around different things. Someone had written about cafes that I'll share. I'll share the link to that threads, and I had shared a comment, and I got like a lot of positive and some kind of negative comments also. So I'll talk about it when I brew the coffee. I also brewed this cold brew today. So this is quite nice. Usually my cold brews are like on the sour side, on the acidic side, but this one has a very good body. So I tried the uh, Nullore Estate Starbucks blonde roast in this, and I added, I think, um, some amount of Margali Estate also. So it has turned out quite nice, and it is like in Nellore Estate, it had that sesame kind of character, and that nuttiness has come in this. So I'm very happy with this cold brew. But as of now, we'll brew these three India coffee, GI coffee, pure coffee drip bags, and see you then. So I brewed all three coffees. The way I'll try them is I'll try Chikmagalur, then Bababudangiri, then pure coffee, then Monsoon Malabar. So let me start with Chikmagalur. Chikmagalur is uh, generally known to have a like good amount of bitterness, but it's very balanced. So well, like with these India coffees, they are just representing the signature kind of character of these coffees. They are not very nuanced like how we have from the single estate. So I'm uh, hoping to get like a smooth palate. Let's see. Let's start with Chikmagalur. So there's not much ways in which I can explain this. Only thing is it's very smooth. The brew is a bit thin because like that's generally the case with these drip. And I had to brew 3 cups, so I brewed them a little light. But this is quite a nice coffee. This does not have too much intensity. Like there is a lingering kind of earthy and herbal character in it, and there is also bitterness, but like almost around 15 to 20%. Coming to Baba Budangiri, this one I'm getting a very typical chocolate kind of nuttiness. There is some amount of sweetness, but somehow the flavor is not that refined as it was with Chikmagalur. Coming to Monsoon Malabar, there is a very I don't know how to put this. There is a very nice flatness in this coffee. So, like it sits very nicely on the palate. It does not surprise you much, but there is something very comforting about the flavor. It's not sour, it's not acidic, it's not bitter. It's just like, the sweetness when you have like water on a mountain or in a village stream. It feels like that. So I think it has that kind of petrichor or that rain kind of character. This would be a nice palate cleanser if you're doing like coffee comparison or tasting with two like very intense and kind of single estate coffees. So on more tasting, on the second sips, I'm getting nice bit of acidity more on Chikmagalur, bit of bitterness more on Bababudangiri, and that sweet, earthy water, stream water kind of character in Monsoon Malabar. So it was nice finally finishing the India coffee pack that I had. These five coffees. I made a video earlier on Araku and Coorg also, so do check it out. As of now, this is like a wrap on the India coffee, the GI India coffee tastings. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. So I realized I totally forgot about the whole threads thing. But in essence, there was a person who had posted that, dear people opening coffee shops, it's a cafe, not an Apple store. Enough with the minimalism, put some damn decoration and personality into it. So mainly, I think he was talking about like the decor of it, like how cafes have become vapid, minimalistic. They look like an Apple store or an Apple device. There's no color, the furniture is like uncomfortable, and you're supposed to be cool with it. It's like what they call as like institutionalized inconvenience. So I'd written like more about the staff behavior because that is what I have observed, and it's not a thing of like very recent. It's been around from I think 5 6 years now, but they seem to be too self-absorbed most of the times. And I am only saying about like the places I've visited, but it's not just Bangalore. It's like Bangalore, Mangalore, Jaipur, even Indore, even uh, like some other small town that I've seen this, they sort of take some glee or joy in being a little cold to the customers. And then there was a lot of people who were talking about like, and then I thought, is it like limited to one region? But the cool thing about social media is you get perspective all across the world, and sometimes it's good also. Like I find threads pretty nice. So people were saying like bring back 90s coffee houses, fresh coffee aroma. Basically they're talking about a warm atmosphere in the cafe, seats that are comfortable, some color for God's sake. And if your coffee store is boring and sterile, I won't walk into it until I'm checking to see how much I wouldn't be interested. Something, nothing feels cozy anymore. More personality and pizzas, please. Some cafes do serve pizza, but he's talking about different pizzas. Um, and then someone is talking about like this is intentional because they don't want you to be too comfortable. The minimalistic aesthetic is on purpose. um, then there's someone talking like I used to work at a cafe that interior wise heavily leaned into cozy old house vibes. It slowly broke my heart to see it falling into this whole minimalistic thing. So mostly the conversation went around like decor and furniture. I'm a little divided on it myself. I don't want it to look like a playhouse or something. I don't like cafes that have like that go all over the place with the furniture and that go crazy. I like little symmetry in cafes because there is a sense of design. Then the seat should be comfortable. So there's Araku Cafe in Indranagar. Now it's all fine with the color and everything. They have put a lot of character into it. There's like a lot of green in their theme, but sometimes the seatings are a bit crazy. So they have these bar seats, and then there is like the chairs are a bit odd, and that's the same thing I've seen in most cafes. That's why I kind of like Starbucks, and I used to like the old Coffee Day because they follow a certain like you can get cozy, and Starbucks also has these nice seatings. That's why I prefer it. All the new age cafes that I've been to, like the specialty cafes, they have been like rather disappointing. But yeah, I'll try to share some more thoughts on it, some with some pictures, but I thought I'll share this. It had like gone viral in that sense of threads. So yeah, that was about it.